self-awareness. What's the reason world's leading entrepreneurs, thought leaders, speakers, and motivators, they keep on stressing on the importance of self-awareness in order to succeed in any and every aspect of your life, be it relationships, be it your career or your business? Well, it's pretty simple, especially more than ever today. It's so important to be self-aware and to stay in your lane, because if you're trying to start your business, sell your products, sell your services, sell yourself as a personal brand, if you are not 100% sure of who you are, what differentiated value that you deliver to others, believe you me, in a very short span of time, people will realize and read it that this is not your area of expertise, or this is not your area of passion. They will feel it very quickly, and especially in this world, in a fast-paced world of digital and social media. So I want to show you the 4 exercises that you can do today in order to boost your self-awareness and help you build a successful brand, because self-awareness is number 1 and the most important first step to success. The first exercise is called the self-reflection exercise. It's literally like sitting in front of a mirror where you note down, where you ask yourself, what do you think of yourself? What do you believe you are? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What's your gift to the world? What value do you think that you bring to people that is really of a value and that's differentiated, that's very unique to you? So you have to note down all of those answers and keep them saved. So it doesn't matter, it can be on a laptop or it can be in your notepad that you noted down with a pen if you're old-fashioned. So once you're done with this exercise, you need to find 3 of your peers, people that are closest to you and they know you personally as well as professionally. Make sure, the important part of this exercise is to pick people who are pretty straightforward and usually objective. So be careful. This exercise is not something to massage your ego and to hear a really heartwarming feedback about yourself. No, this exercise is get down to the bottom of who you really are, what your brand stands for. In order to find that out, you need to make sure that you find really honest and objective friends who know you well enough so they can share with you what they believe of you and what they think is your gift to the world and what you are really good at, what are your good qualities and what are your bad qualities that you need to either improve or emphasize more on the good ones in order to build yourself up. And just a side note, in the first exercise, again, the importance is to be extremely honest with yourself, because a lot of people tend to think that they're really good at something when they're really not, considering it as a strength. And or on the contrary, some people are very timid and they lack self-esteem. So even if they do have those great qualities and those strengths in certain area, they are not courageous to mention them because they feel it's not good enough, it's not big enough, to present it to the world. So be careful to be objective and honest enough with yourself and not way too critical. Exercise number 3 is the reality check exercise. This is the reality evaluation. This is the intersection of the self-awareness, of your self-reflection that you've done in your first exercise, and all the answers that you got from the second exercise from your peers. So basically, this is where you will see some commonalities, some of the things that you consider yourself having a strength in or a talent in or skills, and you will see that your peers also consider the same. Like for example, I love public speaking, so I love to present, I love to interview people, I love to lead and moderate discussions, I love to share and inspire knowledge and empower other people. So when I sat down with myself, I noted down that the main things are that I love to speak in order to educate and in order to inspire and empower others. And when I ask my three closest peers who actually also worked with me previously and know me pretty well on a personal and a professional level. They also confirmed that yes, the public speaking is your strength, and inspiring and having the knowledge to share because of all the experience and expertise that you've accumulated throughout the years of your work in the corporate world and building other brands, that this is what we think you should focus on. So I was just giving you an example, sidetracking a little bit. So back to what I was talking about is the exercise number 3. This is the evaluation of where you will find commonalities and single out the areas that you think are worthy enough and true enough. This is where you are in line with who you are, and other people also see you being in line with yourself. Once you're done with this exercise and you highlighted your strengths and your weaknesses, this is the time for you to define your brand mission. And the way to do it is to start with your why. This is where you need to ask yourself questions like, what's my mission? What's the cause? Why do I wake up early in the morning to do certain things that I really love? Or why do I stay up so late, burning the midnight oil? So this is the part where you will find the true essence of you and of your brand, because at the end of the day, your personal brand is you. So this is the part where you define your brand mission. Those were the 4 steps, or I would say the 4 exercises, the practical exercises that you can do to boost your self-awareness and also arrive at your brand mission. When you do these exercises, it's imperative to remember that you're doing those exercises and you're trying to increase your self-awareness in order to build yourself up, in order to become the best version of yourself, the best personal brand out there, and not to become too self-conscious, where to the point that you paralyze yourself, feeling that you lack certain skills or you lack certain experience in the area that you're so passionate about. Remember that the skill set is something that you can work on, you can build on, and experience is something that you can gain. So then don't let the flaws and the weaknesses and what you're lacking stop you from doing what you love. This exercise is to help you to build up the areas that you need, to do some growing and, evolving in, and to use and leverage the already existing strengths and talents and capabilities as your competitive advantage in order to deliver the value, the gift that you have to the world, in a unique way that's not, that's not given to anyone else but you. So the point is to deliver a differentiated value to people. And the way to do it is to be self-aware. And to be self-aware, you need to do those self-awareness exercises and use the findings with the right perspective and put them into action. I hope you've enjoyed the exercises. If you like this video, please leave your comments, put a like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Inspire with Aziza.